All right, so we'll skip the post parade. Zeroing in on post time and pick a pocket at 21-1, a live look. Are you at all surprised, Jeff, that as good as Jeranimo has been, and that he's finally receiving the credit he deserves, but 6-5, considering the competition, does that seem a little short?
Yes, it does, especially when you got Caracortado and the usual QT in the same race. I mean, I don't think anybody should be 6-5 here, but having said that, I love Jeranimo's win last time out, and if he runs back to that race, he's going to be tough.
There's Soul Candy. Patty Gallagher won this event in 2003, and Soul Candy, quality gelding, Gary, Cal Cup Classic champ, finishes third to Aggie Engineer and the Native Diver. Does he have enough ability on grass to be a factor today?
Yes, he does, I think, have enough ability. And key thing with this horse is he runs his best races off the bench, off of a layoff, and he's coming off of a short layoff December 4th in the Native Diver. He finished third in there, so I think he's more effective when he is rested prior to a race.
It says post time, but we're being told we have a few minutes before this Sunshine Millions turf. So what we're going to do is go back to Gulfstream. They are at the gate for the 11th race. And just in time for the final horse to load in for the San Manuel Indian and Bingo Casino Sunshine Millions turf, live from Santa Anita.
And sideways. Mike Smith dismounts, going to allow Precious Passion to go in on his own. He'll join inside the gate. Precious Passion likes this idea. He goes straight in. Mike Smith mounts. All set for the Sunshine Millions turf. Fields sent on their way to a good beginning. Soul Candy had to take up after the start. Precious Passion, grandstand side, sets off for the lead. Jeranimo is right there, down at the rail. Pick a Pocket is showing early speed. No Inflation is in the vanguard as well. The usual QT in the red cap being tucked in behind them. Caracortado's alongside of him. Mobilized is back second last, and Soul Candy after that spot of trouble last is 10 lengths off the leader. Into the turn they go, and Precious Passion knows no other way to race but to do exactly what he's doing now. Precious Passion, he's actually racing about 4 horses off the rail, but he's streaking away from them as usual. So Precious Passion will open up to lead by 6. No Inflation is in second. The usual QT's got a good spot in third. Jeranimo scrapes the paint fourth, 8 lengths off that leader. Then it's Caracortado. In behind that comes Pick a Pocket. Mobilized second last, and Soul Candy last of a strung out field. They head to the half-mile pole, and Precious Passion only in front by 4.5 now. No Inflation is still tracking in the second spot. The usual QT travels nicely in third, and Jeranimo's right there on his inside. Caracortado fifth, 8 lengths off the leader. Then Pick a Pocket, Soul Candy, and the long shot Mobilized dropped out last. 3/8 of a mile to go, and Precious Passion and Mike Smith still winging out here, showing no signs of slowing down. They clear by 4. The usual QT in the red cap, Caracortado and Jeranimo. Now the race is on at the top of the lane. Precious Passion has come back to the field. The usual QT strikes the front. Caracortado in the green. Geranimo's not doing enough. We come down to 2. The usual QT, Caracortado. Caracortado's the stronger of the two as they run to the wire. And it's going to be Caracortado and Joe Talamo to win the Sunshine Millions turf. Half a length. Second, the usual QT. Soul Candy came from last to get third. Jeranimo had to settle for 4th.
An explosive turn of foot from Caracortado, outgunning the usual QT in the stretch of the Sunshine Millions turf.
Joe Talamo rode this horse so perfect. He was sitting in the garden spot down the backside. Caracortado tried to take him at about the 4.5 furlong pole. It was too early. He said, no, no, no. He made him settle again and just blasted off when they came into the stretch. I was worried that the distance might be too far for Caracortado. Proved not to be. Another gutty effort from the usual QT.
Caracortado, Scarface at 3-1. Joe Talamo for Mike Mikowski. Awesome in victory in the 11th and 9th annual Sunshine Millions turf here at Santa Anita. We'll be right back.
Attention all.
Take a look, Aegean pulling the upset. Big prices all over as far as Sunshine Millions so far.
Siegel's got to be kicking himself for not selecting Trip for AJ. He picks that horse every time. How about Tackleberry with a shocker in the granddaddy of them all? And Mazambi Caracortado just crossing the wire just to